Hey guys, this your boy Byron back with a video. Just want to come to y'all and create a series of videos on how you can get started wholesaling real estate. So in this video, I'm going to talk about ways you can get started in wholesaling real estate, things that work, things that don't work, and all of those type of things. Your person is just trying to get started out. This video is definitely for you. Um, and we're going to go through and kind of break down those things that can help you get started wholesaling real estate. So as you come in and you're on live, make sure you um, leave your leave your name, put your name there, and let me know where you're from. But this video is particularly for people who are interested in getting started wholesaling real estate. Um, I was a teacher just trying to start out wholesaling real estate and wanted to, just try something. And it just led me into getting a deal. Then I was able to get more deals, more deals, more deals, able to get out of my 9 to 5 and start doing this full time. So now just kind of dedicating my time that I can to teaching other people how they can start wholesaling real estate. The biggest obstacle is getting your first deal, and you can get that first deal, then the other stuff is going to become more easy, become easier to do. So, um, what's up, man? What's up, B? What's up, D? What's up, J Biz? Nothing, man. Just trying to teach people about this wholesale game, man. So we just gonna go through some things that I think you need to do to start wholesaling real estate. So I would say the first thing that I would do if I was trying to start out wholesaling real estate is to go on YouTube or on these social media platforms and find somebody that's talking about how to wholesale real estate. There's a lot of people who wholesale real estate, but they don't talk about how to start wholesaling real estate. They may talk about a lot of different type of things within real estate or within wholesaling real estate, and a lot of their stuff may seem really cool. I see this a lot. Like I love Max Maxwell, but a lot of stuff that he does is more high level stuff, and that's because he reached that level. You know what I'm saying? That's why he put that stuff out. But he don't really cater to people who's like, how do you get started wholesaling real estate? He got great tips and stuff like that, but not particularly catered to that. How to start wholesaling real estate. But I would find somebody who is maybe almost kind of just starting out, somebody who's figured it out more recently, and try to get tapped in with them to figure out what are they doing, not only to learn how to wholesale real estate, but how as a beginner that you can create some sort of consistency when it comes to wholesaling real estate. So those are the things I would look for in somebody on social media. And then I would just go all in on them. Go and watch all their videos, right? Just go all in on them and really study them to see what are they doing, especially if that person is in your market or doing the type of wholesaling that you want to do, whether that's cold calling, whether that's, jumping on a dollar, whatever it is, that you want to do as far as wholesaling real estate. Make sure that person is doing that particular thing that you are interested in doing when it comes to wholesaling real estate. So that's what I would do first. Find that social media influencer, go all in on them, figure out what they're doing, and try to imitate them and follow after what they're doing. Right. That's the first thing I would do. The second thing I would do, and when you follow them, you're learning everything about wholesaling. You're learning how to do all this different stuff. The second thing I would do is build relationship with buyers. Like, a lot of people talk about, or I don't hear too many people talk about. First thing you need to do is find a relationship with buyers, right? But it's just so essential to build a relationship with the buyers. It it gives you that confidence. It helps you understand what type of properties you need to go out there and find. And when you get around people that's making money, you just learn how to make money, right? That's the thing. Your environment is so crucial that you need to get around people that are involved in these transactions, particularly the buyers, right? Because they're going to be the ones to say yes or no to buying that property, which makes it a deal, right? The seller's number one motivation is price, and the buyer is going to determine the price. The buyer determines the price they're willing to buy that property at, right? So you want to build relationship with cash buyers. Now, where do you find these cash buyers? You find them in the Facebook groups. You find them at the courthouse steps. You go on Zillow. You look for flip properties. You call up the listing agent. Talk to them about the person who's flipping that property. You call up brokerages and agents and say, "Hey, do you work with cash buyers? Do you know anybody that work with cash buyers?" Find these agents that's working with cash buyers. A lot of these big time wholesalers, that's what they're doing. They're using agents to get their deals done, right? So those are ways you find cash buyers, and build relationship with those people, and they're going to tell you what type properties they want you to bring to them. Then you go out there and look for those properties and try to stay in the rural areas, right? Try to stay outside, not rural, but you want to stay in the suburban areas, outside of the city, but not rural. So that's what you want to do. And you really stay focused on targeted areas and really stay focused on consistent marketing, right? You got to consistently market. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter if you send out mailers. Doesn't matter if you texting, calling, RVMing, whatever you're gonna do. Just do it and do it consistently. Just be diligent with it and follow up with people and consistently be reaching out to people. That's all you got to do, man. Just constantly be talking to people. And that's why I love Max Maxwell. He talked about the mindset part. I always wear my shirt, mindset over skill set. But Max Maxwell talk about, like, you got to be obsessed. Like, you got to want it bad, because there's other people out here trying to do the same thing. And if you're not obsessed, if you don't want it really bad, other people do want it really bad. Other people are obsessed, right? And other people have scaled up to the point where, they can get a lot more stuff done. So you just got to be obsessed. You got to go after it. You got to, do those things, man. You just got to want it. And if you do those things and consistently market, then you're going to find success in wholesaling, right? Build relationship with buyers, right? Figure out their criteria, consistently market to sellers, and you're going to find success in wholesaling. So that's what I would do to try to start out wholesaling. If you got questions, you can go ahead and leave that in the comments, and I'll address them. And if you are starting out wholesaling, or you got any struggles with wholesaling, what's up, people? What's up, Cass? What's up, JP? If you got any struggles wholesaling, even if the people who have done deals, if you have any struggles with wholesaling, man, let me know what your struggles are when it comes to wholesaling, so we could talk about it. A lot of people struggle with just consistently marketing, man. You know what I'm saying? Just being consistent with your marketing. It's hard to do that. You got to make sure you manage. You may get a deal, or you may not get a deal. You got to make sure that you have basically a budget, saying that I'm going to market. I'm going to send this many text messages out, every month, right? And I'm going to stick to it, So, it's not easy to consistently market to people, because you got to be consistently spending money. In order to consistently spending money, you got to be consistently budgeting right in order to spend that money. So I find that as one of the things that I struggled with at the very beginning, for sure. Was one of the things I struggled with at the beginning was consistently marketing, right? consistently marketing the sellers. I was so inconsistent and back and forth with my marketing because I was scared, right? Consistently making money. Yeah. And that's the thing, man. The only way you can consistently make money is consistently marketing, right? That's the only way you can consistently make money. But you have to consistently spend money on marketing to consistently make money, right? And wholesaling is going to be up and down, right? It's going to be ups and downs, but it's going to be your downs are going to stay down if you don't consistently market, right? You'll see that you'll be down and you'll stay down if you don't consistently market. If you keep marketing, like Johnson over here on IG said, you got to feed the beast. Yeah, you got to feed the beast, man. You got to feed the beast. If you're not feeding the beast, if you're not consistently marketing, that is going to be a problem for you, you know. So I would say make sure that you're consistently marketing in order to keep things going. And like I said, that's the hardest thing, man. That's the hardest thing, consistently marketing, at least for me, you know. And I think that's the key. Like, I'm no great negotiator. I don't get on the phone and just kill it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get on the phone and like I got negotiation skills. I talk them now. No, I don't. I consistently market to people. I consistently make offers and I consistently follow up. That's it, man. Just build relationship with the sellers and consistently follow up and consistently make offers. And that's what I do. That's the thing, man. That's what you got to do. And the relationships that I build with my buyers is so important to what I do, because I'm basically bringing them the stuff that they want and continuing to build your buyers up. What's up, peeps? Consistently building those buyers up, making sure that you are, talking to buyers and finding more buyers, and consistently reaching out and trying to find more buyers and figuring out what they're buying, where they're buying, at what prices they're buying at, and understanding what they want. You can go out there and get it. What's up, man? What's good? That man trying to teach these people about wholesaling real estate, man. But dude, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy what's out there when it comes to wholesaling real estate, man. Um, dude, just this past week, yeah, it's crazy out there. It's like we had a day where it was like we got 3 properties under contract in one day, and I was just looking up like, dang, somebody. It's like we got a property under contract, and then dang, another property under contract, dang, another property under contract. So it's like, it's so much stuff out there, man. It's so much stuff out there. So let's talk about, JP said, let's talk about systems, bro. My main question concerning type of system you use or recommend. So the systems that I use when it comes to wholesale real estate is I use Prop Screen, man. So my system, I use Prop Screen, to pull my list. And then once I have got my list on Prop Screen, I send it over to Lead Sherpa, right? And from Lead Sherpa, I skip trace them, and then everything goes over to Launch Control. And then Launch Control, I'm texting people, texting people, texting people. I'm, going through texting people, and I can show y'all, my Launch Control right here. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all real quick and show y'all my Launch Control, kind of what I got going on. Let me see. Show y'all what I got going on Launch Control. Share screen. So yeah, Launch Control right here. Let me see if I can see right there. See if this worked for me. Oh man. Yeah, launch control right here, man. I send out text messages, templated text messages, try to see one. Like I text this person back in April. I text them again in May. They say, yeah. Um, you know, and now I'm going through texting them, trying to figure out, are they interested in selling? So I have templated messages. So these are my quick replies. These are all templated messages, they straight up templated. So I can automatically respond to those people, and my VAs are the ones that's doing this, right? My VAs are automatically responding to people and letting people know, what we can do um, when it comes to making offers, when it comes to, you know, any situation. We didn't taught our VAs how to handle almost all situations, which has made it really easy. Only thing they doing is qualifying leads. They qualifying leads when we text them. So they spending their time qualifying the lead. Do your property need any major repairs? Um, do you, have you done any upgrades to your property? All of that stuff. They could just qualify leads, man. And then once the lead is hot, they send them over to us, and then we take it from there and try to put them under contract, right? So JP said for texting, pulling lists, cold calling. My VAs do it, man. So I've set it up, man, and taught my VAs like, look, this is what we want to do. You know, only thing I do is pull the list and I skip trace them. That's it. But I do targeted areas. So I go through here and I can share my screen too on that. Go to prop screen real quick and show you exactly how I would pull a list and prop screen. Let me look and see. I thought I had prop screen pulled up, but let me look and see, man. I'll show you exactly how I pull a list and prop screen. Shoot, thought I had that pulled up. So JP said, let me see. Launch control is for texting, or is that lead Sherpa? Launch control is for texting, man. Lead Sherpa I use for skip tracing, right? So what's good, bro? How do you come up with your offer price? What percentage is based off of? So the way I come up with my offer price, the way I come up with my offer price is based off the comps in the area, and it's cash comps in the area. So I need to pull up prop screen to show y'all, man. Let me see. Chris Jefferson does this. He talks about this a lot. Like you just use comps in the area. You just use comps in the area to, and we talking about cash comps now. Use the cash comps in the area to show. Oh man, use cash comps in the area in order to figure out what the cash ARV is, right? That means what are people buying properties for cash in that specific area, right? So Chris Jefferson was really good at that. That's what I took from him. I'm trying to pull up this prop screen for y'all so y'all can see it. But that's what I do. So if I'm looking up a neighborhood, I look it up in prop screen. I look at the cash comps in the area, and I say, okay, this looks just like this, and it sold for cash for this much. I'm gonna tell them, hey, look, we're seeing cash comps in your area at this price. Would you be willing to sell at that price? They may say yes, they may say no. If they say yes, okay, I'll send it over to my buyers for approval. If they say no, then I ask them, what's the best you can do? They tell me what the best they can do. If I think that's something that may work, I send it over. If it's close to the other ones, I send it over to my cash buyers, see if that'll work. They say yes, they say no, then we'll go from there. So that's what I do. So I'm working for FedEx now, bro. I saw a house yesterday. that I delivered to with a for sale sign. It had no realtor on the sign. It had a number on it on there though. Yeah, you need to call it, man. Yeah, dude, you work at FedEx, you see some deals out there, man. Yeah, you should call it, man. No doubt. Call that number and figure out what they, how much they trying to sell it for, or whatever. Yeah, that's what I would do. Trying to pull up this prop screen for y'all, man. All right, so I got prop screen up. Let me see if I can share this. Let's see if I can share my screen window. All right. All right, so prop screen. Prop screen is what I use when I'm trying to figure out, what cash sales are like in a particular area. So let me go to this property right here. Just pick the random property. Go to details. I go to comparables. I go to my screen is small on my end. I'm struggling right here. I'm winding it out. So I go to make sure it's sold, make sure it's within 1 mile, right? And then I'm looking for these green ones right here, right? That means they were sold for cash, right? So make sure you go on single family. And then you're looking at these green ones that sold for cash. And I'm looking at the other ones too. That's why I don't filter them all the way out. So I'm looking at, you see with bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, right? I'm looking for something that's similar. So I don't even see no 4 bedrooms on here at all. So I still would judge it off of 3. Maybe since it's so many, I'll narrow down the search within half a mile. Another good thing to look for is like the year built, because usually if it's in the same built year, that means their properties are kind of similar in size. So I see right there band that sold for 263. And then I look at like when it was sold, right? So I go back over. That was sold in November though at 263. So I mean it'll sell for more now. So bam, 23 sold for 262, sold for 260. This one more recent, right? One that sold in 2020, sold for 290. So I'm like, okay, maybe they'll buy for 290. So this one was last year. And then sometimes I go and arrange them by the date, you know what I'm saying? To see the date on these. So this one right here sold for 337. I may have to look that one up. So sometimes I'll take it, bam. If you're on IG, man, I'm sitting over here live on YouTube, comp properties. I got stuff on my screen, so y'all ain't seeing it. But I go look, bam. Oh, okay. Let's see. Maybe this property was bought and sold again. Maybe somebody flipped this mug or something. No, they didn't. But somebody paid a stupid price for it. But there's probably a retail buyer when the cash sale. But the cash buyers, see, there's a retail buyer. These cash buyers, this is the highest one, 290. So I can't go above 290 on you. You know what I'm saying? 253. Okay, you got one for 253. So somewhere in between 253 and 290. This Joe got 295. So I'm like, hey, maybe, but look at the year built, right? This is close to the year that we need right here. You know, see what I'm saying? It's only 1 bedroom off. So, and it's bigger. So you may be able to get a little bit more than 290, but I'm gonna try to keep them at below 290. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can't go above 290. What's good, Keithon? Yeah, I can't go above 290. So that's what I do when I'm going through and comping properties. That's kind of how I do it. I go on prop screen, look at the cash sales, see what's going on. Try to look at the bedrooms, bathrooms, year built, and try to get something as close as I can to it, and then make a judgment from there. And try not, I can't offer them something above that highest cash comp, right? I'm trying to get to the lowest cash comp, right? I'm trying to offer them something below that highest cash comp. So that highest cash comp was 290. I'm trying to go 280. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I do when I'm comping properties to figure out the prices or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So um could I send it to you if I had it under contract? Yeah, man, send it to me. I'm in North Carolina. Yeah, go ahead, send it to me, man. Where you at in North Carolina though? I had to switch to YouTube for the sauce. Yeah, you are stupid, dude. You are crazy, man. Nah, I'm just over here talking about prop screen, man. How go through there and figure out how much I can offer somebody on these properties. But like we taught our VAs how to do this stuff and how to kind of give them a price, like at least some type of range of price, right? Keith Everett talk about this all the time. Like you don't want to give a person a solid price with no commitment. Like they have no commitment, no rapport with the seller, and you giving them a price. We like to give them, hey, here go the range. We would likely be in this area. We're seeing as is comparable properties being sold for this amount in your area, right? So that's what we kind of do with our VAs. And then if something get hot, that's when we go in there and start looking at that, and we send it to our buyers, right, to see what they say. We try to get an offer back from them or something back from them, whether they say, hey, I think we can do that, or hey, go ahead and put it under contract. If they say, hey, go ahead and put it under contract, then we'll go ahead and put it under contract, and we feel good about, getting it out. You know what I'm saying? So how do I say that? My old Esther got deleted. I don't have your email anymore, so I put my email over here if you need to send a deal to me. That's where you need to send it to. But yeah, man, that's how we do it, man. And then the VAs, they'll in launch control. I think I'm gonna show y'all in launch control. So in launch control, let me go and show y'all this launch control. All right. See what I'm showing y'all first though. Okay. In launch control, let me see. We have it set up where we can verify and we can push a lead to Podio. And then when the lead go to Podio, bam, the lead go to Podio. Bam, he show it right there. You see that dude right here, verifying him, pushing the Podio, and now he right here, right? And all his stuff is here. Zillow, his phone number, all that stuff is here. Phone number, all that stuff is here. And if we had a conversation with him, his conversations is here. Our VAs will be able to see this, and I can tell him, hey, call this guy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how we do it, man. That's how we do it. We kick it over to the VAs. The VAs kind of take it and start running from there. And Podio, get them under contract. We also even got on that screen, we even got where we can, I got this from Keith Everett. We even got where we can just enter in this stuff, enter in this little information, and then hit send contract, and it'll generate an automatic contract, right? It'll generate a contract automatically, and it'll be printable. And you just print, you could just, download the contract into DocHub, put the signature block on there, send it. Just like that fast. That's how we able to get our VAs to send out offers, right? We make it real simple process. You know, it can be done. Our VAs write up all the offers, they send all the offers, all that stuff. We don't have to worry about none of that. So should I bring printed comps? You can, but you don't have to, but you can. I mean, it'll help. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't hurt. Uh, yeah, it'll help, man. Yeah, you got an appointment on Wednesday. You better hope nobody lock it up before Wednesday. You know, it's like, time kills all deals, man. I talk about that like, dude, time kills all deals, all of them, right? You got to get them people under contract as fast as you can if you got a deal, you know? Let's say JP said, do people ask you for proof of funds? Some of them do, but like, dude, I send it over to them. It's like, I ask my buyers, like, hey, look, I need proof of funds. Buyer sends me proof of funds. I get it out. Easy. Easy. Yeah, man. That's what happens when you build relationship with buyers. Brashawn said, how much do you pay your VAs? Most of them getting paid $3 an hour. Most of the VAs getting paid $3 an hour. Do you use Globiflow? No, I don't. Globiflow? No, I don't. I've never heard of that. I'm pretty sure it's good if you using it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but I have never heard of that. I don't know. I just stick to what I do, man. You know, I stick to what works for me mainly. So Isaac said, should I put any earnest money down when looking over the agreement with the seller? Yes, you should put some earnest money down. You know, even if it's $10, $100, or $1,000, you should put down what you can. You know, so typically earnest money is 1% or 0.5%. But you don't have to do that. You can put down what you can do and what the seller would agree to. So if you think, hey, this seller is probably gonna be cool with $100, put $100 down there. You think it's cool, this seller gonna be cool with $500, put $500. If you can feel good about $100, put $100, send it to the seller. If he tripping, then figure out what they would be good with and then go with that, right? Don't feel pressure to put down all that earnest money. To be honest, I don't think I may have sent earnest money in one time, right? I put the number on there, I send it into the attorney's office. I don't even worry about putting that money, sending that money in. So don't stress about earnest money, man. Put something down there that the seller would feel good about and then roll with it. That's what I would say. So three, what company is that? So Sam said, how do you set up Podio to send them contracts? I don't know, dude. I bought my Podio system from Keith Everett. So I got it from Keith Everett, man. So I'm just rolling with that. I'm just holding on to it, man. So JP said finding VAs that speak English must be hard. The VAs part seem complicated. Yeah, finding VAs is not easy. What I find is that onlinejobs.ph has been a great place to find VAs for me. I go to onlinejobs.ph, I post a job search, and actually my VA does this now. It's like my VA does the hiring. I taught her how to do the hiring process, and my VA does the hiring. She go on onlinejobs.ph, she posts a job posting, she get people to email her, she set up the interviews, she interview the people, she let us know if they're good, and then we bring them on for like a trial week. And then we say, we like this person, we don't like this person, we kick them out, she get us another one, we move on. So yes, that's how we do it. And it's been working good, man. So yeah, my VAs handle all of that for me as far as hiring. So Anthony said, I got a seller who gave me their price, asking 55. ARV is at 155, but I can't get them on the phone now. What should I do? Woo, you can't get them on the phone, man. You just got to keep following up. That's it. Just keep following up. Keep following up, right? So that's what I was saying, man. Just keep following up with the seller. If you can't get them on the phone, you just keep trying. That's all you can do. They basically ghost you, and it's okay. Just keep following up. Maybe one day they'll come back around. Maybe one day they'll tell you that they sold a property. But if you just continue to follow up, at least if they haven't sold it, you may still have a shot, right? So Anthony calling for another, yeah, calling from another number too. That's a good one. Calling from another number. So when discussing price, would you and VA sign an agreement about how much they would be getting paid? No, I haven't done that, even though that's good practice, right? I have not signed an agreement with a VA on how much they're gonna get paid. That's a good thing to do, though. I think that would be a good thing to do, but I have not done that. So, oh, my daggone camera died. I'm finna get off this thing. Appreciate y'all coming through.